welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby. I like reading some books. I've been away for a good 6 to 7 months. There's a reason. I started therapy and I officially went back to school, so I'm, a scholar right now. I've been in the worst fucking reading slump since September, August. So I'm trying to get out of it, seeing as I graduate in a couple months. That's where I've been, what I've been doing. Yeah, this is a new installment of New Book, New Me, which is where I read some of the highly anticipated new releases in the book community. On today's episode, we have what is this? I almost said Watch Me, Release Me by Tahereh Mafi. This is the second book in the second series of the Shatter Me universe. We're gonna call it the New Republic. Basically, in these videos, I read the book, I explain what's going on, and my thoughts and commentary on everything. I'm warning you now, this is going to be a full spoiler reading vlog, so if you haven't read this, haven't read the first book of the second series, or you haven't read any of the books at all, and you want to, I suggest maybe get on reading that right now and come back if you want to. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and embark on this adventure together. Enjoy. Oh, 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 okay. Let me tell you what's going on so far. Basically, the book starts off from Warner's point of view. I like that. I like that a lot. Basically, where we left off from the last book, where they decided to bring in Rosabelle's actual dad. I guess Aaron thought this would be a good idea to get her to talk, speak up, bring in something familiar. Oh my god, a family reunion. That's not how everything works. Rosabelle hates her dad. Apparently, Rosabelle has not been talking at all. It's been 8 days of interrogation. She said, nah, nada, nothing. Not so much as a facial expression or anything. Adam, I can't even remember what Adam's power is, but Adam can't sense anything. And then Aaron and Adam, they start going at each other's throats, you babied him. And then Adam's like, well, you fucking spoiled him. Aaron's like, but you taught him it was okay to disrespect authority. Yeah, they just kind of go why don't we just take our ticks out and measure them? James has been stripped of all of his authorities, all of his privileges. He's in timeout. He is in the doghouse because of what he did in the last book. And Kenji's like, you need to fucking straighten your act out, bro. While Kenji and James are duking it out, we get a call that the girl, Rosabelle, is missing. And James was like, I'm the only one who can get through to her. She trusts me or something. James is like, listen, she's gonna find a way out of here. You guys need me to do this job because she only trusts me, Come to find out, ring, 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 she's missing. She escaped. As soon as James hears this, he's like, yo, fuck all the security clearance, fuck my privileges. I'm gonna go look for her and do something right my wrongs, And Rosabelle, she's out on the town. She's like, why the fuck are these people so happy? Why are they not being surveillanced? Why are they laughing like everything's okay? Why aren't they being punished? Why aren't their parents being punished? Girl, I hate to break it to you. This is a new age. Times are different. Point where she even steals a cat onesie, and she's just on the town with a cat onesie, trying to blend in with everybody. James finds her, and James is like, why are you a cat? Why are you dressed like a cat? She's like, it's the only fucking thing that could fit me, bro. James is like, listen, you gotta come with me. This is non-negotiable. And Rosabelle's like, I can't do that. I have to go back home. There are matters for me to attend to back home. I cannot go with you. I cannot go back to prison. I can't go back to prison. And James is just like, you need to work with me here. This does not end well for you or me. And Rosabelle, she's admitting to herself that she's vulnerable around James, right? She's like, I don't want to hurt you, James. I really don't. So yeah, they kind of just chase each other. Oh yeah, they got the whole fucking New Republic on their ass. Aaron had even given the orders to if you have to, shoot him. Shoot him too. He's made his choice. It's I'm trying to root for them, but it's just they're doing everything wrong, I can't keep defending you, James, bro. You had one job, James is just help me help you, bro. Rosabelle ends up stealing a jet, or she tries to at least, and James is like, no, stop the plane. Stop the plane! Yeah, apparently everyone catches up to her and James. James, we don't want to do this. You gotta step away from the girl, you gotta let her go, you gotta disarm her. No one disarmed her, and I guess she ends up, I think, getting shot and breaks a bone or something. I'm pretty sure he gets shot and breaks a bone or something. I'm not sure. And I completely forgot James had like healing powers. I was like, oh, so that's why he was able to survive a slit throat. Right, okay. James is such a fucking simp. I literally can't stand him. I can't stand him, but it's getting a little ridiculous. Rosabelle's like, oh my god, I thought I was dead. I've been dead for a while now, but you know, something about James brings something alive in me. And I think that's where I'm at to right now. I'm on chapter 16, and I'll probably read more tonight. So far, I think we're doing a lot of lollygagging, you know? I think we're going in circles a lot right now. But it's only page 135, so we still got a ways to go. I'm only like 35% in. I miss Aaron's chapters, I really do. He's like, I want to go home. I just want to go home. And I want to see my wife. I'm so sad because, like, I get it's a new series. I do. I really miss Juliet. I really do. I don't know why. I just really miss her so bad. So yeah, love Kenji. He's serving as always. He's here for the comedy. And James is such like a perfect mixture of Kenji and Aaron. I love it. But yeah, that's my update. First check-in. I'll see you guys in the next one. She's so pretty. I love her. I love her. This is what we're working with. Are you ready? Chapter 29. Warner arrives to the scene, and James is like, yo, listen, bro. Just hear me out for a second. We can figure out a way to make this work. James is like, he's not gonna shoot me. Boom. We love him. Kept telling James to let go of her because they're like this. They literally are inseparable. And I guess the second that James gets shot in the leg, he like lets her go. Turns out James was like managing her pain because she also got injured. He's actually trying to heal her. Lots of talking, lots of negotiations. I guess Warner uses her power against her. I'm not sure what her power is. Yeah, Rosabelle's basically brain dead for like 3 days. I don't know how that works, how that happens, but yeah, so we're back at their house. Nazira is teaching James how to cook. Like, shut up, bro, shut up. Nazira opens up about her relationship with Kenji and how it, like, fell apart. And apparently, I guess she had a lot of issues with herself and kind of made her relationship with Kenji very difficult. James is like, you know Kenji's still madly in love with you, right? And Nazira's like, she just keeps deflecting, trying to talk about him and Rosabelle, like, girl, James, listen, you cannot fall in love with her. And then James is like, I don't know, maybe someone hasn't told you this, but he hasn't so much as looked at another woman since the day you left. While James and Nazira are talking, Kenji comes in. He's coming to the family meeting. They're getting ready for a family meeting. He gets all awkward with Nazira. They've been trying to like avoid each other at all costs, but somehow they keep crossing paths. And James is like, listen, Nazira, you and Kenji, you guys just need to get back together. It's obvious that you guys are meant for each other. Apparently, Nazira was jealous of Kenji's relationship with Juliet. I tried working things out between us twice. He won't take me back. Warner ends up getting there too. Kenji finds out Warner threw out his lemon tree because Kenji did not fucking water it. Warner was the one watering it, and then all of a sudden he stops watering it just to see if Kenji would like fucking do something about it, and that tree died. So, wow, Kenji, you can't even take care of a plant. What the fuck? But yeah, Juliet wakes up. She was asleep all day. We cut to a Rosabelle chapter where she's like in a dream between these like 3 days where she's just asleep, you know? In her dreams, she sees her sister, right? Clara keeps telling her, like, yo, you need to wake up. It's because Clara only dreams of dead people. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. And so at this family meeting with everyone, they're voting on whether they should release Rosa into her father's custody. And James is like, oh, hell no. She don't like her dad. We all got daddy issues. Warner is so domestic in this scene. He's so gentle with Juliet. She tells them that she is officially 37 weeks. 37 weeks pregnant, and no one thought she would get to that point. I can't do this. I can't do this. James says, I have a feeling her body can't decide whether to protect the baby or kill it and her by extension. Like, what? Oh my god. Yo, I'm 37 weeks tomorrow. Maybe we can, like, go on a date or something. I can, like, get some fresh air. I can walk now. I'm off bed rest. And everyone's just, like, questioning, like, oh, why would Rosabelle share things with James that might put her own interest in danger? And everyone looks at James like, we all know. We all know. It's not a secret. Everyone knows. Why the fuck is she so, like, attached to James, of all people? And I don't know if this is, like, a hidden meaning or it's because they obviously like each other or whatever, but James is like, guys, listen, you have to release her into my custody. It's the only way we're gonna make progress with her. And they're like, absolutely not. I guess they settle on releasing Rosa into Nazira's custody at her house. Nazira has nothing in her house. I think she has a mattress and a closet. She has not so much as decorated that house because it's something that she thought she would be doing with Kenji. I can't keep doing this. Rosa wakes up at the hospital, but she's all crazy. She's erratic. She's difficult to restrain. No one can control her. Warner's like, restrain her, sedate her if you have to. I'll be there in a second. James is like, hell no, bro. We cannot sedate her. Kenji stays with Juliet. Nazira gets her house ready, and James and Warner go to the hospital together. Rosa is like seizing or something. Like, she will not calm down. When James gets there, she chills out a bit. I understand then that I would kill for him without question. I would die for him without hesitation. He lives or no one lives. I will protect him with my life. It says that her heart, like, shatters or something, and I don't know if that's literally or figuratively. Roosevelt, she takes a turn for the worse. She starts going into shock. They're talking about permanent organ damage. They're talking about cardiac arrest. And James is actually so fucking heartbreaking in this chapter. Like, he's just like, what's wrong with her? You gotta help her. No, we can't sedate her. Like, what are you doing? You gotta save her, bro. James ends up having to get restrained, and then Warner tells them, let him go, let my brother go. Warner then tells James, like, listen, James, you need to trust me. I'm not going to kill her. You gotta trust me. So funny because James is like, I'll see you later, okay? I promise, and don't worry. Warner's not as scary as he looks. And Warner's like, don't you lie to her. Yeah, Warner is like assessing her. He says to her, he stands over her, he's like, why is it that you don't seem to be truly alive unless you are near my brother? I wonder why. I can't feel my legs, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rosabelle is having like a little memory of her and Clara having fun when she suddenly comes to and she's in Nazira's house. She's left her all kinds of opportunities to hurt her, all kinds of weapons, just to, gauge if she'd try to kill her or not in her first day in the house. She was left all alone with Warner in the hospital. He said to her, are you ready for this? Are you ready? I think it's time for you to get to know me, Rosabelle. So I'm going to tell you a secret. If I discover that your intentions here include seducing my brother in order to manipulate him, I will personally oversee the methodical evisceration of your existence. You've infiltrated the wrong family. Betray him, and I will break your soul. If you run, I will hunt you. Retreat will be impossible. There will be no forgiveness. I will not allow you to surrender. I'll make you beg for the days of torture you enjoyed under the re-establishment. I miss this side of Warner. I really do. I'm like, oh my god, yes. I guess Winston, James, and Adam show up to Nazir's house, and I guess Rosa kind of gets a taste of what domestic life looks like. Nazir talks about filling her house with like actual furniture, meaning she plans to stay longer and actually like make her home a home. James, he just wants to be alone with her. And Rosa wakes up. Okay, everyone, we're going to dinner. Rosa, you're coming with us. The microphone died, but I'm back now. Rosabelle just casually drops this bomb on them, she says. Slowly, she turns to the others, takes a breath. There are undercover agents all over the continent planning to commit synchronized acts of terror against your civilians over the course of the next several weeks. Oh my god, bruh. I don't know how many there are, and I don't know when these incidents will occur, but you won't be able to stop them. Your society has already been infiltrated. Your world is in danger. Your only chance at success lies with me. You have to let me go home tonight, or you will suffer the consequences. Let me just say, the best thing to do after hearing a sentence like that is to be like, oh my god, we either A, let Rosabelle go home right now, right this second, or B, investigate and try to prevent this shit from happening. James was like, no way, we're going to get some dinner. Adam, thankfully, is the only one fucking like remotely freaking out about what she just said. And everyone's just like, oh, we can talk about it over dinner. I mean, even fucking Nazira is like, oh, well, I'm hungry. We need to go eat first, and then we can decide our next move. What? Like, everyone's just like so fucking ready to go out to dinner. I'm like, is no one worried about what she just said? Can no one grasp the severity of what that girl just said? Why are we lollygagging? Why are we ignoring her? Why are we not taking her seriously? But James is just like, bro, stop asking her questions. She's fucking starving. We will discuss it over dinner. I do like Rosabelle, but why is no one fucking concerned? Why is no one freaking out? I'm fucking freaking out. I'm freaking out for them. I'm like, this is no laughing matter. Why are we going out to dinner? Can we not just get takeout? Do they have takeout? Do they not have DoorDash? I just think we're fucking around. I don't think Rosabelle is in the slightest concerned about whether she eats or not. She just needs to go back home and deal with it. So, maybe she might save the society. Knowing what I know, what's in this vial is potentially going to be the downfall of the New Republic. But I guess no one else knows that, so I guess they're not taking it seriously because they don't know, like, what's going to happen. This has me stressed. They have me stressed. This book is stressing me out. Oh my god. I'm just saying, I think we should be taking things a little more seriously. Maybe proceed with caution. But whatever they want to do. That's all I've read to. I got to chapter 29. I'm gonna take a break, go do some homework, eat some food, tune in for my next update. I'm so scared. I think I'm like almost 70% through the book. What the fuck? She kissed my chest, guys. Oh my god. Look at the lighting. Oh my god. We've made some very, very big developments in terms of the last part of the book. Where should we start? So, Kenji and Warner go out to get takeout. This is what we should have been doing in the first place. Apparently, since we have last seen them, Warner's got like a bit of a fan base. He's got murals all over the city of him. Apparently, a woman found where he was and stripped and threw her clothes at him. I'm being so for real right now. Apparently, someone asked Warner for a vial of their spit, and Kenji's like, I don't know how the fuck you deal with those people. And I feel like he was low-key talking about us. Yes, I just need to get this food and we need to go back. I want to go be with my wife right now. The precious few hours a day I have to myself, I'd like to spend with my wife. I don't go out at night unless I'm with my wife. If Ella isn't with me, I'm in the wrong place, bro. Kenji asks him, if Jay asked you to go to the moon for her, would you go to the moon? Without hesitance, he says yes.
Take her to the moon for me.
He even gets a page from Juliet, and she's like, I like the name Lily for a girl, but if it's a boy, we should name him Aaron. Then I'll have two of you. Just fucking rip my heart out, won't you? But yeah, at the end of the chapter, Warner gets a fucking page on his pager that says there's evidence of enemy transport. I don't like the sound of this. James and all of them go to the diner. James tried to make her soup and failed. He made swamp water. Hello. Hello. Cuts her up tiny pieces of waffle for her because I guess she doesn't know how to use a fork. I'm like, aw. He still got PTSD. He hears kids like screaming in the diner, and he's just like, Adam and Winston are still on the fact that they just dropped that huge bomb on them, you know? At the same damn time, everyone gets a page on their pager because there's like soldiers off duty in the diner. A stampede breaks out, bro.
Run! It's a stampede!
Literally, everyone's rushing out the door. No one knows what the fuck is going on. Yeah, they're like, you need to take Rosabelle back to the house. She's not safe. Hey, can I help you? You're so pretty, though. I open the curtains once in a blue moon, and they're all over it, bro. They try to, dine and dash, and the dude's like, oh, they never fucking pay me. And James is like, just add it to my tab, bro. You're fine. And he's like, I'll do you one better. I'll put it on Warner's tab. Everyone has left except James and Rosabelle. Nazira has gone off to get James's shit. Now that they're alone, what the fuck do they do? James doesn't know what to talk about. Rose is not talking. He's angry. He's like, I've been dying for a moment alone with you. Now that we're here, we don't know what the fuck to do about it. God, I have so many questions. Sometimes I think I'd rip my own heart out for a chance to have a single, honest conversation with you. I want to know what you want, Rosabelle, because I want to know if you think about me the way I think about you. Because I'm beginning to lose my fucking mind every time you look at me. The amount of work I have to do just to act normal around you. All you have to do is walk into a room, and I wish we were alone. You breathe, and I wish we were alone. Now we're alone, and all I want to do, all I want, is to take your clothes off. Sorry. Apparently, the vial is fucking stolen. The vial's gone. It's missing. And he's like, yo, did you steal the vial? And she's like, what? And she's telling the truth. They have a little moment. And I'm just like, time and place.
Oh my god. Time and place. And you did it at my birthday.
I'm already worried I'll never get enough of this. I'm already worried I'll always need more. I want her naked in this moonlight. I want to lay her down under the stars. I want to feel the wind on my back when I make her scream. I can't fucking breathe. She ends up like lifting his shirt, putting a little kiss on his ribcage. I'm like, time and place.
Oh my god. Time and place.
The world is about to end and you're fucking laughing? Like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, Nazira interrupts them, thankfully. Thank God. Thank you, Nazira. James is being a liability. Rosabelle says she won't go back to the safe house. She needs to go home. She needs to go to the Ark. Nazira's like, no, we can't let you do that. You're going back to the house. And Rosa, I didn't want to have to do this. She starts fucking throwing the plates, bro. Like, they're so calculated, they end up hurting Nazira. And I'm like, bro, Rosabelle, I can't keep defending you like this, bro. You can do anything. Why'd you have to touch Nazira, bro? But yeah, she basically disarms Nazira. She escapes. She's out. She's gone with the wind. But yeah, James catches up with Rosa. There's a sudden blast, an explosion in the nearby distance, and everyone's like, oh no. The acts of terror are already starting. You know, if we had just taken her seriously and actually listened to what she was saying, I feel like this could have been prevented. Maybe. I don't know. Like, he's like, you need to come with me. And she's like, no, I have to go back to the Ark. And he's like, we need to make a deal. And once they hear the explosion, they're like, fine, fuck. Then we get a Kenji, or a Warner chapter. And him and Kenji get caught in the blast, bro. And apparently, all their communication systems are hacked. We don't trust them anymore. They're kind of on their own. They got lasers and shit. Like, what the fuck? Rosabelle and James end up finding this warehouse an enemy is in, or All of a sudden, Kenji comes in, but James can't see him. And he's like, drop your damn invisibility, bro. And he's like, I'm not invisible. I'm up here. James looks up like, I don't know. He's like strapped to the ceiling somehow, like forced to sleep or something. We don't know where Warner is. I think he's the only one. Kenji is. James gets him down and starts running for one person who's like masked. And he finds out that it was like one of their own soldiers working for the Ark, the reestablishment. And it was actually, I think, one of the women he was talking with earlier at the diner. I'm like, bro, we're so fucking screwed. We're so fucked.
We are fucked, and nobody seems to care. Oh my, we need a full factory fucking reset.
We've been infiltrated. Some of our own are working against us, feeding information to the enemy. So we got that going for us. But yeah, I guess Rosabelle gets hurt. James chases after her and finds her and tackles this dude who turns out to be Rosabelle's fiance, Sebastian. And, Sebastian, he stands up and he's like, yo, I am Rosabelle's fiance, and I've come to take her home. And that's the end of the book. Well, I feel like I need to sit on this for a few hours and then come back and give my review. But what the fuck? The last 25% of the book, insane. I think the first 25 to 50%, pretty kind of slow and repetitive. But yeah, I'll take what I can get though. I was thinking maybe 3.75 stars, but at the same time, I think that's being a little mean. I just need time to gather my thoughts on this because what the fuck? Final thoughts. It's been a couple hours. I've had time to think on it. I think I enjoyed the first book more than this one. Hear me out. I still enjoyed it, still loved it. I love this universe. I love everyone in it. I love the romance, love the action. This one, just how I imagine it is like if you read the first Shatter Me book from the first series, you'll know that the first one is kind of like a weak book and it gets better as you read more throughout the series. I think this is kind of reverse. The first book in this series was really good. This one was also good, but I have my reservations about it. This might be like the weakest book in the new series. Maybe. I haven't read the other books yet. That being said, I have very high hopes for the next one because that cliffhanger, everything that's going on. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm also dreading it. So I do wish there were more Warner chapters. I kind of had a problem with James. James was an absolute fucking simp in this book. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I mean, the first like half of it was a little going back and forth and shit. And I think I got a little tired of being inside of James's head and everyone not being worried about what could possibly go wrong in the future. Well, for one, I do miss Juliet. I heard like a rumor somewhere that the next book is coming out in like September of this year. I have a theory that it's going to be like a novella, and I feel like it's going to be from Juliet's point of view. I have a theory. We don't really know where Warner is at the end of this book, but I do feel like the novella, possibly if it's a novella, that it's gonna follow Juliet and Warner following these explosions in the waffle. I feel like since Juliet is 37 weeks, I'm going to guess heard the blast. I'm going to guess that it sent her into an early labor. Walk with me, stay with me. I'm just yapping. I'm just yapping to yap. Anyways, my rating is gonna be a 3.75 stars, rounded up to 4, because I love this universe. I love the series. It just has to get rounded up to 4. I'm sorry. But yeah, I feel like I'm kind of getting out of my reading slump now, so hopefully there will be more content coming your way, but if not, I'm sorry. And I'm trying to get out of the slump, I promise. I feel like they were really hormonal in this book. That was my reading vlog on Release Me. If you want to see more in the series, drop a new book that's coming out or you're anticipating, and I might read it. There have been so many book releases that I've seen go by that I completely ignore because I'm just like not in a state to read right now, but I'm trying to get better. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and click the notification bell. I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye.